my girls. Bring back my girls. Bring back my girls. Bring back my girls. Where they at? Bring back my girls. Get them back. Bring back my girls. Come on. Bring back my ladies. Bring back my girls. Bring back mine. 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 Bring back my girl. Bring back mine. 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 Bring back my girl. Girls. Bring back my 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 ladies. Bring back my girls. Bring back my girls. Bring back my girls. Bring back my girls. Where they at? Bring back my girls. Get them back. Bring back my girls. Come on. Bring back my girls.
That way we don't have to do anything going forward. So I don't know if you have met Mike or Sugar.
Hi.
Hi.
My co-host, or should I say the other host. I don't like
Not other host.
Yeah, but like I feel like co-host is like one of those like not partners. It's like you're like the straight man and I'm the second banana. You know?
Oh my God, not true.
That's how I feel about like the word co.
Just co-period.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
It's like we're both the hosts.
Right. But actually.
But anyway.
And actually there's one.
And Mariah, literally this is our podcast where we're just fully just talking.
This is what we do.
We just kind of just talk and then we talk about Drag Race every now and then. Especially the episode that we're talking about.
We're recording, aren't we?
We are recording.
Should we tell everybody who we are?
I think so. Let's let you introduce yourself first.
Oh God. Okay. Wasn't ready for that.
Yes,
well, I am Mariah. We just
I'm
go by that.
Tim. Oops, sorry. Did I just cut you off?
You're fine. I don't even know how to describe myself. How do we?
Well, we will hold on to that because we're gonna say our names first.
Okay, cool. Let's do that.
You are?
I am Mariah.
I'm Sugar.
I'm Tim, and this is Bring Back My Girls podcast. The podcast where we talk about anything
and everything.
RuPaul's Drag Race. Specifically, not RuPaul's Drag Race, but it's Canada's Drag Race. Specifically, Season 1, Episode 10, You Wear It Well. That was the best we've ever done.
That was so precious. I'm here for it.
I need to check the backlogs to see.
Okay, and I think now is the time where you can let people know who you are and whatever else you want to say. This is kind of also our tea section. Mm-hmm. So talk about just anything you've been doing recently. Now would be a great time to just let all 6 people who are listening know that you do.
Oh my God. Well, let's see. Outside of being an admin for one of the biggest Drag Race fan groups on Facebook right now, my latest venture is I'm officially on the OnlyFans side of life, having fun over there.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
No way. Subscribe to. So drop that link.
Yes, honey.
It's going straight on the about this episode.
I got you. I will send you the link when we're done.
That is the anti-racist resource of the week. Is your own fans? Yes, I stand. Oh my God.
Yes, honey. Support Black women. There we go.
Yes,
right there.
Support Black women. Sugar, what have you been up to?
What have I been up to? So my tea for this week. I just got back from Chicago, hosting even a bachelorette party.
Ooh.
Yes, for my best friend from high school.
Oh.
That's fresh.
Any gags?
No.
Oh.
People liked it and people had a good time.
Yeah.
Is that the gag?
I guess. Like, that doesn't happen often.
Out the gag.
Okay.
I got probably the most drunk I've gotten in a very long time.
Okay.
I, like, all the drinks. We started drinking at noon and, like, didn't finish until 2 a.m.
That is a lot.
It's so much drinking.
That's a lot.
And then I decided to, like, consume a little bit of marijuana after it, and it just, it was not a moment.
And we're, like, so in Chicago, it's legal to buy recreational marijuana.
Yes.
And that is not fair because I want to buy medical marijuana. Nope, sorry, recreational marijuana. Here in Minnesota.
You could get medical.
I know. That's on my to-do list. But I would love.
Same here, Tim. Same here.
I would love to go to Lund's and just like, can I have one marijuana, please? As I like, buy my eggs. It's just like, oh God, that must have been the highlight of the bachelorette party.
No pun intended. No pun intended. That was one of the highlights, going to the dispensary. That was just like it was an odd experience.
Yeah.
It was cool.
I've only been to one dispensary, and it was in Los Angeles. And so I had to step over the amount of homeless people that were in the street because Los Angeles doesn't care about their lower income residents, but I digress. And I walked in and they were like, this line for,
medical.
Yeah. Like card holders and this for regular people. And leave your backpack here. You need to check your ID. Probably now they like check temperature.
Oh yeah.
Girl.
It took us like an hour and a half to get through it.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Oh, this is not worth it.
Was that just browsing, or was it like the lines, or?
Yeah, it was the lines, because so what they did for social distancing is they take walk-ins, and there's someone who like walks you through how to buy, like what you should buy and all their different products. And then you order it there, and then you have to go into like a separate like dispensary portion and then pick it up and pay.
Oh my God.
So at each one of those steps though, you have like to wait 15 minutes in line.
Oh my God.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it was a long process.
Well, I just ate one of the gummies you brought home, so let's see how this podcast goes. But girl, I took another edible before I got here, and it's only 10 milligrams. Listen, I can handle my weed, baby.
Okay.
I know what I'm doing. It's okay.
What's your tea?
My tea. Do I have any tea, to be honest?
Yeah, some tea.
Oh, I agreed to do a drag show for the first time in months.
Let's talk about it, because we haven't talked about it.
I kind of want to hear the tea on this too.
So, as we all know, I have taken a bit of a giant break from the stage, mainly because of COVID-19 still being active and killing folks. And the other bigger part was the way the Twin Cities treats its Black and brown performers. And, I was embarrassed in front of a lot of people in March. And
we're just going to say it.
Yeah, I was very, very embarrassed in front of a lot of people in March. And when I had my grievances, people were like, oh, you're just being bitter or blah, 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 this, that, that. And when, rest in peace, George Floyd was murdered, they want to, those same people want to sit up here and talk about how we need to uplift Black voices and everything, and not to compare the instances, but I was a Black voice that needed to be elevated before all of this. So now I'm gonna not participate because it's clear that y'all don't want me here. Y'all are just doing this for show. I don't have time for it. But time has gone by. No one's really apologized, but time has gone by, and I have all these new wigs.
And that bar doesn't exist anymore.
Right. Like that fucking bar. Anyway, I have new wigs, I have new costumes, and I'm bored. So why the fuck not? I'm gonna wear my face shield the whole goddamn time. And
Paint half your face.
I'm not gonna paint at all. I'm just gonna show up.
A mask and sunglasses and some wigs.
Like, I'm ready for the stage now. See, I contoured.
It's pretty standard for Twin Cities.
Yeah, exactly, and for male entertainers.
Oh, period.
Yeah, I agreed to do this show just because, why not? Like, it's a one and done kind of thing. I don't think it's gonna necessarily, one show doesn't mean I came back.
Right.
I'm just. Why not? What else am I doing on September 14th? Nothing.
You could be sleeping.
I could be sleeping. You're right. I'm gonna drop out of the show. I'm kidding. That's my tea. Yeah. Any other tea? Anybody want to share? Anything? No? Is your cup runneth over?
I'm so sustained.
Oh, okay. I think we shall get into the episode if we're ready.
Let's do it.
Mariah, you ready?
Choking on my Red Bull right now. Go ahead.
Okay.
Red Bull, baby. So it is top 3.
We're in top 3.
We said goodbye to Jimbo.
Oh, are we over it?
I'm not over it.
I'm not over it.
I was team Jimbo all the fucking way.
Yeah, we did not hide our opinion on this podcast that Jimbo's the only one out here doing drag most of the time.
Okay. This is Drag Mama. And we see Priyanka, Rita Baga, and Scarlett Bobo, who just got her first Maxi Challenge win all the way at the end of the season.
When you peak, ladies, this is when you peak.
They're just running around the workroom, taking off makeup, and
trying to give Rita any kind of personality.
Oh my God. She has that personality. She's a French girl.
She's a tall top. That's her personality.
Which was confirmed.
Was?
This episode. Okay, so if you didn't know by now, I fully tweeted Rita Baga not that long ago. Are you a top? I just need to know.
She hasn't responded.
Did she answer? Nothing. Oh wow.
No. But this episode made me think.
Because of how terribly she danced.
Anyway, thoughts as we go into a new day in the workroom.
Happy for the top 3.
Yeah. Okay.
Who are you rooting for at this point? Who did you see take it home?
Well, since most of my girls got sent home pretty early, I was, when it came down to the top 3, I was rooting for Priyanka.
Yes.
What's her name?
Matthew. I honestly fully think that I wanted Priyanka to win as soon as Jimbo went home.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Because if you're gonna force these fucking storylines like you did all season by getting rid of such strong competition, just back to back.
Right.
It was
competition.
It was all manipulation except Jimbo. Like, Rita Baga is here for what? She won 3 challenges.
Right.
How?
Right.
I don't know.
And I feel like watching this episode, I felt like they were trying to, they were rooting for Rita,
mm-hmm.
and then she just shat the bed so hard the last couple of weeks.
I think. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, so it's a new day in the workroom, and the girls are reporting for duty, and Scarlett Bobo has on what she wore down the runway. Like, that should be an infraction already. So we see them forcing, small talk at the table, and then Rue appears on a television to say, "I'm not showing up this season."
Not for a second.
Not at once. Like, I love in this small little clip where Rue shows up, she's like, Scarlett Bobo, next card, Priyanka, next card, Rita Baga, knowing that she just listed everybody's name, and then they just edited out a girl who wasn't there. Because no.
I love that.
But Brock walks in. Hi, Brock.
Hello, ladies.
Mariah, give me your thoughts on the whole judging panel in general.
I mean, I don't think JBC is that mean. Like, is he bitchy at times? Yes.
Oh, yeah.
He's gay. Fully understand it. But he's not that mean to me. I just think this fandom can't handle someone being honest. So
Right.
that's where, like, most of that, I guess, quote unquote, hatred is coming from.
Right. Me and Sugar talked about this episode, and we were like, JBC doesn't do anything that Brooklyn is not doing, doesn't do anything that Michelle hasn't done, Billy B, whatever, this, that, or third. But for some reason, the fandom just wants to go after this black man. Although, if you think about it, JBC as a judge is the personification of all the white gays on Twitter.
Literally. Literally.
What's the gag here? Anyway.
But like, I literally got into it in the group with one of the little girls. She was like, well, he doesn't have the qualifications. I'm like, okay, what does Ross do? What does Carson do?
The hilarious Ross Matthews.
I just don't think he has the range.
No.
It's like you're acting.
Yeah. Like RuPaul. Like
you're acting.
Every single time he puts his hands together and says, ladies, I'm
Yeah.
like, you need to stop.
If it wasn't like him trying to be a character, I would probably enjoy him more.
You know, he is, like I said, the personification of those gays on Twitter who think they know everything about drag because they watch Drag Race.
Right.
God.
Literally.
But Brooklyn comes in to let the girls know that you are going to learn a dance and sing some songs to RuPaul's You Wear It Well. And
Ooh,
do
a classic.
Yeah, and do a fake lunch with Tracy Melchior. And
everyone says it different every time.
I know. It's fine.
Because I specifically listening to how she said it, and she said Melchior.
Well, she's Canada's squirrel friend.
Best squirrel friend.
Best squirrel friend, excuse me.
Best squirrel friend.
Her and JBC are going to be doing an interview, and this is, okay, when it comes to finale episodes, we know how this goes. They're going to show us parts of things that happen all cut together weird. Like, I don't understand why they can't keep things like the lunch and the recording and the break, and like they just have to like spice it all up. So let's, with memory, talk about these next few parts.
I will be honest.
Yeah.
We
have a Drag Race podcast, and people expect us to do the work, Sugar. I'm kidding. No one expects us to do anything.
So I will say I did watch Rita Baga sing, and I was like, wait, why is this the first time that like she's singing? Lemonn. It was like not terrible for a Drag Race girl.
Well, Drag Race has had some, some great singers come out, like
so after
exactly
looking at you, plastic.
LOL. But yeah, I mean, I do like Rita Baga's voice. One thing I hate about the recording session is that like they put this gross karaoke track behind them recording and not put the song, so it's like they're trying to make us think that something's wrong.
Yeah.
But they didn't have to try that hard for Scarlett Bobo. What?
What was she doing?
My note is here. My note is here. Here. Like, that's what we call in the biz. Tone deaf.
Period. The biz.
Can you sing on OnlyFans? Or like
You can. Shay hops on there and sings occasionally.
That's right. She does have an OnlyFans.
I have one of her nudes.
Shay's?
Yeah. Want to see it?
Yeah.
I think everyone does. Where's my phone? I'm gonna.
It's behind you.
It's behind me. I'm about to I'm about to drop this into the Zoom chat too, just in case you haven't seen it.
Oh, I feel like I've seen Aja naked so many times, so I probably have seen it somehow.
The Aja is so hot naked. That anteater dick. Oh my god.
Oh my
Bring
god.
it here.
Not anteater.
How many queens does it take to upload a nude?
Apparently.
I'm not even their own.
Exactly. The one before last. Look at that.
I have seen this.
Press open.
Oh.
Not Shay's nudes all over the internet.
And
Oh, it's in there.
It's sent.
It's already sent.
Yeah. Okay. So that took a lot longer than it should have, but that's okay.
Let's look at this nude. I have seen this one. I have.
I'm into it. I love that perch.
I'm into the booty toochin that he's doing.
Yeah, that
Just like,
perch.
look at that. Look at my hips. Look at
Oh, she's giving. She's serving. I love it.
I love it.
she's the face. She's giving face.
She said, "I am it, honey." Okay. And Priyanka sings too.
Priyanka
so
sings.
then
She sings.
my favorite thing about Priyanka is that she always talks like this when she's in the confessional. Like she is like,
Why are you yelling?
just I can't believe I can sing. Did you know I can sing? I'm like, yes, Priyanka, we were all there. We were watching the same television program you are. But anyway, it's time for the
couch talks.
The couch talks. And I will say this. JPC and Tracy Melchior are doing such a great job at this like interview style, like Kelly and Regis style, but gay kind of interview thing. This is kind of cute. Except for Tracy Melchior's flyaways. Like that wig.
I thought the same thing when I was watching it.
They
I was like, did no one have a steamer on hand?
Yeah, they lit her from the back.
No, hateful.
That's like, people don't know that. Like, also, why would they let them like these black people like this? Do they not know? Oh my God.
It's Canada. They gotta work through it.
Yes.
It is harsh overhead lighting. I agree with you. I did like JCB, Jeffrey Chapman Boyer. I really did like him here. I felt like this was sincere.
Yeah.
And it was like, you surely did wait.
Yeah.
10 episodes
to
show us an ounce of humanity.
Right. Like,
do you think this was like Tracy's test to see like how, like this whole season was like her test to see how she would play?
Part of me feels like she's a whole producer. Like, what do you think?
I mean, I feel like if they do bring it back for a second season, which I'm sure they are, because Rue has like no patience, he should definitely tone it down a bit. Like, we know you gay, you extra. I understand, girl. Say it, but just bring more of himself to the show.
Right.
Like, we're all like, the whole fandom's bitchy. We don't need you to be bitchy too.
Right. Like, you are an example, and you're supposed to be leading proper, like, it is a judging panel, so I understand this is also a reality TV show, but like, these drag queens have lives.
Right.
And, you can't go in there guns a-blazing, because then it's just a domino effect. Like, the fans are going to go one way, and then they're going to go towards you, and then no one's going to say anything from the production like, guys, racism is not okay. Like,
I mean, it took them like, what, 8 episodes to say don't send him death threats?
Right.
Like, it doesn't make any sense. One, people shouldn't be making death threats. 2, like, why is, I guess in this instance, Crave, but I mean, we're just going to call it RuPaul's Drag Race as a whole. They are so bad at like responding. They just keep pushing out content. It's just, have you been watching that dumb Las Vegas review show?
Unfortunately.
You have?
It's so bad, but it's so good.
Oh my.
It's I don't understand. I don't.
It kind of drives me insane to know that, like, because Jamal was telling me this, that they wanted to do something like this after season 3. And I'm like, okay, well, I think about the cast of season 3, and that would have been a whole kind of Kiki. I would have loved that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then you have Derek Barry, Vanjie.
Don't do Derek Barry.
like-
Like, Derek Barry is the reason the show is interesting.
Derek Barry is the reason the show is interesting for all the wrong reasons.
For all the wrong reasons.
Right. Because I just want Nebraska to sit down for 5 minutes. That's all. Just please
I really want to.
sit down.
Nebraska has more airtime
Right.
than any other Rue girls.
Right.
Like, does Evie get a storyline? I don't know.
No, that's the thing about Derek. She's smart.
I-
She knew she wasn't going to last more than one episode of All Stars, and she said, "Let me go out with you talking about me." And she's stirring all those stories.
It's
The review show.
She's being messy,
I love it.
and I don't think it's real. So I need
It's
to
not.
stop talking about it.
Mm-mm.
Anyway, but yeah, Drag Race, we love it, and we also have major problems with everything about it.
Period.
But anyway, what happens after the singing? Oh, the dancing happens.
Well, did we talk about the couch talks?
Oh, I mean, is there anything from the couch talk you want to talk
From
about?
like the specifics? I mean, Bobo.
I mean,
not-
I feel like it was just like any normal season. Oh, my life was so hard growing up, and then I found drag, and
Mhm.
you know,
Yeah.
every queen story essentially.
Right. I mean, we do get some tender moments about people's personal lives and everything.
Mhm.
You know, it is not something I want to brush over, but at the same time, we all watch this show, so we know what this show does and how it exploits trauma.
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
If you want to know specifically, you can get on Wild Presents Plus app. It costs $3 a month. They say, I don't know.
They do say it.
It's as much as a cup of coffee.
So we move on to some choreography, and we have Hollywood Jade.
Honey. Oh my God.
Why are him and Brooklyn matching?
When I saw Brooklyn there, I was like, is Brooklyn going to dance with him? I honestly thought, like, wait.
She's the director of this part. This is the one thing she can do.
It's the only thing she's done all season. Because we have seen Jeffrey Boyer Chapman and the queen, Stacey McKenzie,
Period.
at every mini challenge, maxi challenge, rehearsal, whatever.
I'm sure she was still touring
Oh, of course.
during filming.
Because they only paying her an employee rate.
Right.
Hey, hourly, Brooklyn, you are not the RuPaul. So, like, when
Your
I saw
position does
her,
not come with benefits.
when I saw her here, I was like, oh my God, they're making her dance too. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. But she didn't dance.
She didn't, but she is matching Hollywood Jade.
To the T.
Like, they're both in these like dark red maroon velvet jumpsuits, and I thought to myself, are they dating? Are they fucking?
No.
But what if they are?
What, girl.
Come think about it.
Like,
Girl.
she doesn't have time. She's too precious. She doesn't have time.
Mm. Like, wasn't she dating Vanjie? Like, I'm not keeping up with these queens' personal lives. But I will say this, Hollywood Jade is a whole mood.
Yeah.
He said, bury these hands. And I said, I feel seen. Hello. Okay. Like, now, here's the thing about the dance portion.
Hit it.
We see them rehearsing the first, like, 15 minutes.
Uh-huh.
They get all the footage they need, and then they move on to the next thing. Because Drag Race is not going to get me. Like, also, these fans, I'm back to the fans again, okay?
Okay.
These fans be taking this show so literally sometimes. Because let's be honest, this is the first 15 minutes of them learning the choreography.
Right. And then they spend 4 hours
Yes.
afterwards perfecting
They spend
it.
the rest of the day recording and perfecting. And, like, it wasn't until season 12 when I started to see, like, the rehearsals of of the actual productions on Instagram without like anything that like no footage from the TV show. I saw like all the queens rehearsing for the Madonna thing, and I was like, this is so interesting because they're all sweating. They've probably been doing it 1,000 times all day, like. And the fact that these fans come after these queens who worked so hard for this fracking woman.
Oh my God.
It doesn't make any sense. Like, anyway, I'm out of my feelings now. Could you do this dance?
Yeah.
Like, how fast?
If I had to do it like in the performance like they did, I would be able to keep up.
Mariah?
Ooh,
Come on, ooh.
you know, it would take me a while, honestly. I think I would need more than a day to get it like perfect. Like I'd be out there struggling the next day to perform it.
You eliminated that episode is what you're
Probably.
saying. Well, since I'm the one choreographing it, I don't
Oh my
think I will have any. But anyway, so it is Coronation Day, as they call it.
Oh my gosh. We're all so excited.
We're so excited. I mean, they do a whole recap of the season.
Their
and
best
everything.
moments.
Best moments.
And worst moments.
Yeah, okay. I don't need time.
We don't
for
need
that.
any of this.
But I would like to ask each of you, what was the highlight of this season for you?
For you!
It doesn't have to be about any of the top three, just Canada's Drag Race as a whole. Like, if we had to justify a season 2 coming back, what would be that thing?
Jimbo.
Just
Honestly, two. I guess I have two. Jimbo screaming at the top of the mountain in episode 1.
that was a classic.
Classic. I don't think I've laughed harder at Drag Race in a long time. And 2, the fight between Bobo and Alona and Boa.
Oh my God. I live for that. I legit live for that.
It was such a dumb fight, but it was so good.
I mean, I think the fight between Jimbo and Alona was better. Where it's like, why are you the only one who can take up so much room? Or
Oh
whatever
yes,
she said.
that one was good.
Okay, so my best moment. I mean, this show, goddamn. I don't know. I don't know. Like, nothing about it was like, oh my God, everything. But I will say they've had better lip syncs on Canada's Drag Race in one season.
These girls
than
can
like
that one. Yeah, for me, that's a major point. Like, I'm like, oh my God, finally some good lip syncs.
Yeah.
We had to go to Canada to get some. What the fuck?
period. Like, that's so sad. Because, like, all these queens on all seasons, I'm from New York, baby. We know how to put on a party. And that's my Brita impression. And, like, all these U.S. girls really think they be cutting up a rug. And I'm like, honey, these Canada girls are hungry. They are.
Mm-hmm.
We'll get to Bobo in a little bit.
Okay. Oh, my gosh. Okay, so, Mariah, any best moment for you?
Definitely the lip syncs, like you said. I'm so happy we finally got some actually good lip syncs that are better than everybody freaking out over Brooke versus Evie doing the Demi Lovato song.
She's not.
I did like a lot of the runways this season too. I think it was because I think the girls here are so used to like perfection and designers that like you don't really see the hunger in them anymore. Like she who shall not be named, the designer that did her dresses, amazing. Yeah. But with Drag Race, I'm thinking, okay, you're an amateur queen. Like you're not coming at All Stars level on like regular Drag Race.
Right.
But apparently that's a whole different opposite thing now. So
yeah, you know, I feel like Drag Race has turned into who has the best designer or who can spend the most money on looks.
Right.
And like as a bitch and got no money, I can still have looks.
Mm-hmm.
Like, not that you can't, you know, collaborate with designer if you have the coin to do so. But like, these bitches get away with murder on Drag Race nowadays. These
Right.
most bland bitches, Gigi, and
Mm.
one thing is that, well, let's be honest, Gigi's runways were amazing.
They were good.
I will say
You
that.
can, yeah.
But like, girl, to like skate her way all the way up to the top, Jesus Christ. Yeah. We see the beautiful, the iconic, the only judge that's qualified to be there, Stacey McKenzie, in this beautiful cut silver moment. It was I just love her.
She's perfect.
I can't get enough of Stacey McKenzie.
Come on, Slit.
Okay. We have Brooklyn and
Okay.
who decided to show up.
Okay. We need to talk about this. There are two things. There are two things we need to talk about. Number one, it's nice to see you do drag again. Something's not right.
What?
Something is not right in her tummy.
Oh, probably a corset.
No, I don't know.
She's with child.
Vanjie got her pregnant.
But you know, we can. Okay, so we can always notice things in undergarments. There's probably a microphone.
That is not a microphone. It looks, I think what it is, it might be a corset, but the way the swirls of the dress are laying on her, it like is giving her a little pooch.
Listen, there was a craft services table all season.
It could have been a Tim Hortons, baby.
The Tim Hortons, oh my God, Tim Hortons. I could go for a donut right now.
I bet you could.
Oh my God. And we see
Jeffrey Boyer Chapman in
eye makeup.
In this oil slick jacket that could have been tailored. Like, come on.
It was a choice.
Come on.
He was definitely giving Euphoria extra realness.
Yes. He gives it to you every single episode.
And speaking of every episode behind the scenes, Tracy Melchior.
Tracy Melchior.
The girls are out, honey.
She looks stunning.
Yes.
I want that dress.
It's so cute. She looks so good in plum. It's
so good in plum.
I just need her to get better wigs.
Yeah.
Like, girl.
These hard fronts.
This middle part. Like, I don't know. Canada doing something different there. I don't know. But now it's time to watch you wear it well. Now, let me tell you this. I thought this was super cute. However, why are they not lip syncing?
Except Priyanka.
Lip syncing. Like, you can lip sync to the chorus. Like, what's happening?
Mm-hmm.
What do you think of this You Wear It Well, Mariah?
It was rough. I mean, I live for their outfits though. Like, everyone looked amazing.
That's the only cute thing. Like, when they came out, I was like, oh, this is cute. But then, some more stuff happened.
And I was like, oh, okay, girl. That's nice, I guess.
Like, I miss the days of the video so much.
What do you mean?
Like, up until season 8, they were music video.
Mm-hmm.
And season 9 on they've been changing the rules every now and then.
They don't want to put that much money into production.
I suppose they don't. Because I'm like, is the views on YouTube not enough for like revenue on these videos? Honey, like these stage performances of verses that these queens have to write, where they're all talking about getting a crown, like what is it with that? Like, every single RuPaul finale song that they have to make is like, write a rap about why you should win.
Right.
Okay.
I thought Rita Baga looked beautiful. This updo.
With or without the wardrobe malfunction?
I didn't even notice it.
I noticed it the first time.
Did her corset bust
No,
open?
look at her collar.
What happened? What
Keep looking at her collar. They filmed this
multiple times.
Multiple times.
Petty. Oh my God.
Yeah. multiple times. Like that collar goes up and down like a fucking meerkat looking to try to poke his head out.
I cannot believe they used this audio or this video.
Yeah.
Okay, we need to talk about Scarlett Bobo being a phenomenal drag queen who is shitty at Drag Race.
Like, okay, we have this conversation a lot because
I'm so glad someone said it because I've been screaming that since the first episode. I'm like, wow, she is probably so good outside of the show, but just coasting her life away.
Period.
Right.
Like
watching her in like this first lip sync, I'm like, you can do this. You are a drag queen, baby. Yeah. She's the only one, like one of the best mugs.
Right. Like that's the thing about a lot of queens, and you know, maybe we can do another episode one day, Shugs, about like, you know, queens who are really good at drag but just are not good at Drag Race.
Oh,
that sounds kind of messy, but like,
I mean,
it happens. It honestly happens.
Cause like it happens a lot. Cause
every season,
these girls are so good at drag, but they just aren't playing the game. I think about the amazing, the hilarious Jasmine motherfucking Masters.
Oh, my queen. Love her.
Queen.
Right.
Drag Race is not her medium.
Mm-mm.
I'm very fortunate to say that it, you know, made me aware of Jasmine Masters, but bitch, you don't need Drag Race to be a star.
No.
Not at all.
Proof. So, you know, Scarlett Bobo, your looks are not a no-no.
Right. Speaking of looks, should we get into this runway?
Let's bring it to the runway. Category is Coronation Eleganza. Rita Baga comes out and I said, you lost. Girl, why would you wear this on your last motherfucking day? Are you serious? You chose today of all days to come out looking like a lizard. You got me.
And this is
I got Avatar. I was like, okay, girl, I guess you watched that the night before. We can do that, I guess.
Oh my God.
When I tell you I had a Tyra moment when I was like, you know, you had an opportunity to win this. Like, girl, they were trying to give you the win and you can't get crowned in this green look, you stupid. You got to lip sync later. This is so silly.
So, but this is the issue when girls try to push their own storyline.
Yeah, their own narrative.
You said, I showed up as an alien and I'm leaving as an alien. I'm just an alien. But that never came up once.
At all.
Ever. That has never come up.
Like, the whole alien actress thing in her verse, I'm like, this came out of nowhere.
Right.
What are you talking about? Have I not been paying attention enough?
No,
this season?
I think she just tried to like push it.
She's like, oh, this is my chance now.
Right.
Like I have to push my storyline. It's like, okay, well, you just lost.
Literally.
Let's actually talk about the outfit though.
The garment is stunning.
Beautiful. There's nothing wrong with this.
No, it's just not the winner.
It's just, you pick now.
Ooh, child. I want to see it without the green. And like if she like performs in it.
Yeah. Well, we saw her lip sync in it, so we don't have that
one. I mean like at a club or
shit, girl. You better lock the door after you collect. Anyway, we move on to Scarlett Bobo, who really dropped the ball too.
Oh my God, it doesn't fit.
Well, we know it's a reveal.
It's a reveal that doesn't.
Yeah.
But my whole thing is like, why would you wear I guess a black gown with a pink lining with red hair. And as
it's very prom dress to me. Like, I'm gonna like rip this off in the middle of the dance floor and give it to the girls.
Yeah, like I'm gonna wear my like Converse with this dress. Like, this is very middle school dance. Like, also,
it needed more stones. It needed to be steamed. It was so wrinkly, and the hair was just unforgivable.
Like,
unforgivable.
To be as seasoned as she is, to like
this
literally
is your best drag. This is your best drag you're giving me.
We were just praising her in this whole "You Wear a Well" dance thing, and you come out looking like this,
right,
girl? No wonder you were just coasting by.
Right.
Let's talk about actual drag, bitch.
Okay.
Now let's talk about what the fuck I'm talking about. Because Priyanka walks down here and says, "Crown it, bitch."
Period.
Everything about this
It's
is
perfect.
perfect.
It's perfect.
It is perfect to like head to toe.
Mm-hmm. She looks great, makeup wise.
Like
The outfit's perfection.
I have nothing negative to say about it.
It's impossible. Like, I'm looking at it now on Instagram and I'm like, girl, just everything. Did it, done, perfect.
Like it's like she's like, "Thanks for letting me get to the top 3, not crown it. I showed up here."
Oh, she
on
knew
this
she was
day.
gonna win.
Oh, girl.
Do you see what she did for her? That on that Thursday night.
I mean, I saw the live reaction. But I know what she did.
She threw her own viewing party
Mm-hmm.
that she hosted by herself on a stage, like in a theater.
No, okay.
Yeah, wait, let me finish.
Here's the
and
true
there were
She
like,
knew. She's like, this is it.
you're right. She brought her own, like she brought outfits from Drag Race and had them like up on the stage. It was like a Priyanka party.
Okay, but the cast was there too. She was host of a viewing party, but her cast was there with her.
All of them?
Not all of them. Boa was there because she performed before the show.
Before the show.
Yeah, during commercial probably too. Boa, I think Kiara was there. Like she talked about it in an interview, so I'll drop that link too.
Okay.
But yeah, bitch, like she knew she was gonna win.
She knew.
But like the live reaction of her winning,
cute.
I was like, yes, Miss Thing. This outfit is amazing in every single possible way. There's nothing I can say about it except crown it. Because god damn, honey, I don't know what to say. Neither do the judges. Because, like we don't really talk about their critiques on this podcast because we make our own critiques.
And by me, I don't pay attention to them most of the time anyway.
Yeah, this is the part where we get our cocktails.
Right.
Okay.
Use the bathroom.
Mm-hmm.
Smoke it if you got it.
Girl, this edible starting to like kick in my legs. I feel. Yes.
Are you feeling it now, Mr. Krabs?
Mm-hmm. It's going to 35 milligrams of marijuana coursing through my veins. I'm going to smoke a bowl after that too.
Oh my god.
But they have their critiques and then they do some more stuff and then they all go back in the workroom and all the girls are there.
Oh, sissy.
Aww. They hash out some stuff. Kind is like, I didn't think I was a bitch. And I was like, okay, well, here's how they're going to edit it.
I don't think Kind likes me very much.
Like, girl, the only thing I really want to say about this whole thing, Anastasia Nakwe.
She stands the whole time and never speaks.
She doesn't say a word.
Not a goddamn word.
She is trying her hardest to be like, this is a bunch of bullshit. Y'all ain't shit. Like, girl, she is like, I'm contractually obligated to be here, but you sent me home.
I'm not even going to sip this cocktail.
Honey, like, Anastasia Nakwe just is the moment.
She is.
That is the reset. Like, oh my gosh. Out of all the eliminated queens, somebody says, Juice Box, your drag is still great.
Your drag is too good to be sent home first.
Yeah, so they're gonna bring her back season 2.
Yeah,
I guarantee you.
Yeah, I mean she can paint.
Yeah, I mean, I am gonna want to toot and boot each.
Oh yeah, we're doing that.
Looks.
Ooh, yeah, I'm down.
Yeah. Is there anything else that happened?
No.
No. Okay.
Each girl had one person who was like, I'm team you because of this.
Except Anastasia Nakwe. She said, not on tonight.
Not on tonight.
She's like, I'm here for the check. This is it. You didn't say I had to speak, but it's okay.
I get residuals. So So in elimination order, we see Juice Box.
Cute.
I love it. It is so cute. I don't think she should open her legs that much.
Oh my god. She's in like this multicolor pastel purple and gold gown with some swirlies.
It's feathers.
Very, very bodycon.
Mhm.
It's cute.
I like the hair a lot.
I would love it.
Yeah, I love the wig. I love the wig and how it matches the embellishment at the bottom.
Yeah.
And next up is Kind, who shows us why she went home second. Girl, what in the YouTube tutorial look is this?
You know what? Her YouTube tutorials are it, but this was not.
Listen.
This
Her YouTube tutorials are it for the club.
Mm-hmm.
She came out here in something that we know she made, and it shows.
Right.
And it's one thing to be able to sew,
Mm.
and it's another thing to be able to style.
Right.
And I don't get why Julia Childs just came out down the runway.
It didn't make sense.
It was just
Yeah, very Little House on the Prairie teacher. Like, I'm waiting for her to call the kids back to the classroom for supper or something. I don't know. It's just I don't see it.
yeah, like what in the I Love Lucy? I don't know.
Right.
But it's still cute.
Another thing that looks like it would work really, really well in the club, but doesn't transfer well onto the TV screen is Anastasia Nakwe.
God damn. I mean, I can see what you're saying.
The thing is like I can tell which of those pieces of paper have been like crunched the wrong way.
Right.
And like it's like the veining of it is showing, specifically in the headpiece. It's like this is a cheap material.
My whole thing with it, I love gaudy shit.
Right.
I love tacky pageant, over the top, just nonsense that we get from some of these pageant queens.
Mm-hmm.
This, however, is just a little bit too much gold for my liking in feather form.
Mm-hmm.
It's like birds don't look like this, It's like
it's a bird. Oh,
like some kind of phoenix style,
Yeah, they just look like
I don't know like what to make of it. Like, what do you think, Mariah?
it looks so heavy. Like, how is she? Oof, I'd be so like I already know drag is normally uncomfortable, but girl, like I would want to rip that off as soon as I put it on.
It's probably uncomfortable as hell. She don't want to walk in it. That's why she's going so slow.
I mean, it's great for the club.
Mm-hmm.
I would
go up if I saw this in person.
But like even then when she turns, the way it moves, it's like it's just paper, And it's just like I feel like the details that TV is picking up is just kind of taking me out of it.
This homophobic purple lighting.
Right.
Fucking next up is Tanomi Banks, looking gorgeous. I love this. I'm like, girl, you should award shit like this.
She finally started doing drag.
Like, girl, like I think about that hair shit she wore, and I'm like, where was that?
Right.
Girl, the hair was right, the outfit was right, like it was styled beautifully. What I think she did was like take some time in her dressing room and get her shit together.
And she's like, okay, let me see what I actually can do.
Because like this is the Tanomi Banks that the girls were hyping up.
Right.
And we love to see it.
We love to see it.
Next up is Kiara. And for a very young queen, I'm not mad at it.
No.
We said this before, Kiara, although she had the spirit and the fight and the will to succeed in this competition, she was real green.
Yeah. She was
and this competition, although she stayed a good minute, let's give her 10s.
Yeah.
This is like all this talent on this cast. Jimbo was not going to let her live to see any other days. Kiara was not about to lose that lip sync. Nope, sorry. Priyanka was not about to lose that lip sync. Girl, Kiara she's gonna be back for All Stars.
Oh yeah.
And
For sure. I think she'll be one of those girls. If they actually space out All Stars and we don't get it in 2 more months, she'll be good. I think if we give her like a year or 2.
Well, I don't know, Drag Race admin. Do you know T?
As far as I know, we're getting Holland next. Like they're filming Holland now somehow, and we get it next week. I don't know, but
Oh my God, I heard a rumor that it's like that is filmed like Thailand, so like they get to go home, and then come back with prepared things.
Oh, weird.
Yeah, which sounds like way less stress inducing.
Yeah.
But I digress. Whatever. Next up is
Boa.
Boa. I almost forgot her name. Cheap.
Yeah.
Cheap.
Yeah, I didn't like it.
Yeah, it looks like the same kind of material that people made like glitter masks out of at the maybe early start of quarantine.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Her padding is too low too.
Yeah, I mean, she has that figure that she likes, but I don't think she's conscious enough in like the above the waist area,
Right.
to like really smooth that out. And that's okay.
Right.
She's still sickening, but this
it's definitely a boa look. I can't say that. Like I can completely see her wearing this out.
And for what it's worth, it is glamorous.
It is glamorous.
It's cheap, but it's glamorous.
Right.
Alona Burley, bitch, you this is everything. This is everything. She said, I'm about to say something.
Right.
And she did. Did you see that Alona Burley was in Vogue recently?
She was in Vogue?
With that look? Yeah.
No way.
Yes, bitch. Like,
wow.
Yes, she is doing things.
Wow, good
you
for her.
can see, I should drop that link too.
Yeah.
Oh my God. But I posted the picture on Bring Back My Girls Pod on Instagram, so go check that out. So yeah, I like this a lot. It was really, really stunning.
Yeah.
Next up is Lemon, and I guess.
Oh, Lemon.
Oh,
I didn't hate it.
Yeah, it's not bad. It's just I don't necessarily like the choice of fringe.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's pretty middle of the road for me.
Yeah, it's a safe look.
Yeah.
I've seen better from her, so like I just expect more than this from her.
Like that.
She's
denim
just
look,
so inconsistent.
Like,
shut the fuck up. Like we've definitely seen better, but like I've also like her tree look was not.
That was not it. That was so terrible.
Not
oh my God, girl.
The Celine Dion look was not it.
Oh my God.
So,
well, I could say the same thing about Lemon. She lasted a lot longer than she needed to, but that bitch was fighting.
Well, she thought she was gonna win.
I don't know how.
She did. Poor baby.
I don't know how. When she came down the runway looking like that with her partner, come on.
Right.
Come on.
Oh my God. Good night.
Girl. Anyway, next up, Jimbo in ridiculousness. Just straight up buffoonery.
Who painted her?
I don't know.
She did not paint herself. Oh my God.
Girl,
I love this. I loved this.
Girl, they like got to spend time in their hotels doing their own things. Like, so Bobo, not Bobo, excuse me. Jimbo was like taking all day to paint.
Okay.
Showed up on set. But girl, I love Jimbo's look.
I love it.
It's ridiculous.
It's perfect.
It's his own suitcase. What's underneath, however, stop wearing those damn shoes, Jimbo. Please. Please stop wearing those damn shoes.
It's the same. He loves those shoes.
I'm like, we get it. You're a clown, but we're on Drag Race. Like, you gotta have, like, this could have been so glamorous.
Right.
Glamorous? No.
See, I'm sounding like Jeffrey Porter Chapman. Oh my God. Cancel bully me on Twitter fandom. I don't give a fuck.
Oh my God.
Anyway, so the top 3 come back out, and surprise, we're making you all lip sync.
Bum, bum, bum.
They're all gagged.
But
and
not
I'm like,
really.
have you seen Drag Race?
Okay. What did you think of this lip sync?
Well, okay, here's the true tea. When me and Jamal were watching this, he was like, oh, they picked the gayest on the planet to lip sync to.
Mm-hmm.
And that, I don't think I was familiar with the song. So when it started, I was like, why do I want to get up and dance right now?
Literally.
Like, is this pumping through my veins? God, I am a superstar. Oh my God. Yes. Ooh, 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 ooh. I know no one can see this because this is a podcast, but I'm over here twerking, bitch.
Oh, look at
Oh
you.
my God.
Nothing.
I also wasn't familiar with the song, but it was it.
It was gay. Yeah, I loved it. Now let's talk about this lip sync. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Let's talk about this lip sync.
Whew. Okay. So this is where things get tricky.
Right. Because Rita for sure solidified her place as third.
Yes.
Oh,
That's on period.
I was like, whose grandmother is up there and why is she not in bed? Girl, what is happening?
Green paint, just running around the stage. I was like, honey, okay.
When she revealed in the pants, it was like,
I was
that's
like,
it?
oh, that's it. Come on now. I had no idea like what to make of Rita Baga at all, except why are you on stage right now?
Right.
I need to see this lip sync.
Right. Can you move, please?
And they showed a lot of Rita Baga towards the end. And I'm like so confused.
Mm-hmm.
Let's talk about Priyanka for a second. Because I have thoughts on Scarlet Bubble that I really need to get out.
Yeah. So Priyanka for me was like doing everything that Priyanka does, like being a little like tongue-in-cheek about it, like giving you emotion as well, but also like breaks the fourth wall with the judges from time to time and isn't afraid to like make a silly joke here and there.
And she would take the moment to like focus the attention back to her so seamlessly.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
I think about when she grabbed Scarlet Bobo and Rita Baga at the end,
right,
and then lifted their hands up.
Right.
She created that moment.
Right.
So there's a reason why she won the flip sync. No matter how hard and convincing Scarlet Bobo is giving everything.
She tried. She surely did.
Girl, Scarlet Bobo said, I want this crowd. She showed up and she showed out. And if I could say anything about Scarlet Bobo all season long, is that, bitch, this last lip sync of the season, you did that. You better work.
Right.
However,
you waited too long.
Right. That's what kind of threw it away for me with her. It was like, okay, yeah, we're finally getting to see you lip sync, but I can't say I remember much of you from the season.
Right. Like, I honestly can't say that you did anything up until half the girls were gone.
Right.
Because at that point, I don't have tunnel vision.
Right.
You know, like I'm focusing on less queens. And the fact that you showed up, even though you probably have been showing up this whole time.
Right.
You're getting drowned out by other storylines for a minute, sis.
How much of it was just...
They had nothing to show.
Right. Well, how much of it was she wasn't giving it to them, and how much of it was the editing?
I don't know, girl.
You know? I don't know. But she gave it in this lip sync.
She said, "Oh, see, that's the thing. I would want to go to a Scarlet Bobo show."
Yes. Oh my God.
I would go see this queen live if this is how she's gonna perform. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Like she's giving me drag queen out of fucking
very like
good
Trinity.
Bar. Trinity, very that. Well, should I say Trinity on season 9?
Yes. Yeah.
Back when she tried harder.
Oh my God.
And yeah, girl, like Priyanka she showed up and she did the goddamn thing throughout. And what's her name?
Priyanka.
The winner of Canada's Drag Race.
Congratulations, Priya.
Yes.
Mariah, when I was messaging you about recording, you said to me, I had to watch that lip sync again, but I hope my girl gets it. And I'm like, I don't want to know who your girl is. I don't want any spoilers. Just because you being an admin on like a Drag Race page that's really popular, I fully think you have all of the tea all the time. And I don't want to be spoiled ever. And it's
like
hard.
9 times out of 10, yeah. Honestly.
It's so hard to like I love talking about Drag Race no matter how many flaws it has, but sometimes people know too much. And I get scared. Like, although I don't think I'm going to watch Holland, I don't want anybody spoiling for me.
Oh my God.
I want to watch the episode. I want to see Runways. It's going to be fun. I think I am excited for Holland, but we're not going to talk about it. I'll talk about the review show before I talk about Holland next time.
Gladly. I'll gladly talk about the review show.
Because now we have nothing to talk about for our podcast.
I know.
Oh, God.
What's going to happen?
Also, Mariah, this episode that you are on is exclusive to Patreon listeners only until like probably 3 weeks from now, because we're going to release every episode to the public soon. Just because about revenue and businesses and blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Who knows? Not me.
Anyway. But we really, really, really want to thank you so much for your insight on episode. Do you have any closing remarks about anything?
I mean, I'm just happy we finally have some lovely queens of color running the show.
Period.
It is an empire now, bitch. We have like 5 crowned queens all in a year, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
5.
See, all hail Priyanka.
4.
4?
Yeah. Priyanka.
Shay.
Jada, and I know they're throwing Heidi is Miss Congeniality in there too, so I'll take it.
What about Monet?
She was last year.
Didn't she get crowned in February?
For
This year?
no, she was All Stars 4.
No, it is a whole new year.
We're a whole different year of All Stars.
Honey, coronavirus brain. Nope, that sounded like I had coronavirus. Oh my God. No.
You mean like quarantine brain?
Quarantine brain.
Yeah.
Thank you.
There we go.
We got there.
I think the edibles kicked in. That's what happened.
Perfection.
Oh my God. Anyway, thank you so much, Mariah, for being here. Where can they find you on socials?
Well, I'll just go ahead and drop the OnlyFans. So, y'all can go over there, subscribe to your girl, check out her content, tip well. It is onlyfans.com/Jane Lane Black, and that is black with 2 C's.
Okay, I stand.
We love it.
Oh my gosh. You all can follow me on the same places that you do because you're listening on Patreon, so you know where to find us.
Right.
So
you can follow me there too.
Yeah. So thank you all so much for listening. This was a wild ride, Canada's Drag
I
Race.
know.
Oh my
I
God.
know it. Give me more.
10 episodes deep, all for our Patreon subscribers. Actually, can we take a minute to thank our Patreon subscribers?
Let's do that.
Listen, here's the full tea. I don't care how little it is. We said on our free page, because we've been watching all the analytics all over the globe that we're listened to.
Mm-hmm.
And we said, if you want us to talk about Canada's Drag Race, you have to subscribe to the fucking podcast on Patreon.
Period.
And 5 people said, you know what? I'm going to do it.
Let's do it.
And
Just 5.
to those 5 people, this has been so much fun.
We did have a good time doing this.
And it's all for you. We had a schedule, bitch.
It's all for
we took no.
We would do like 3 episodes a day.
Yeah, we took 2 days where we recorded all 6 episodes of the first 6 episodes, and then we had a schedule from then on. Honey, we wanted to give the content because y'all paid for it. So thank you so much for doing so. You guys are awesome. We made new friends.
We love you.
Thanks for being on this wild journey with us.
Yeah.
And we're gonna keep giving you things. So stay tuned for whatever that is.
Make sure that you have those notifications on, whatever app you're using.
Yes, do that. So and welcome from YouTube. Until next time, thank you again, Mariah. All hail Priyanka.
Priyanka. What's my name?
What's my name? Priyanka. All right. And until next time, guys.
Bye.
Bye.